Alright, so same disclaimer as the other day. If I sound like I'm dying again, bro, and I can't breathe, it's because I can't. The allergies out in New York right now, I got seasonal allergies, bro. They're putting up wilt numbers on my fucking body. Like, I cannot breathe. I'm taking Claritin. I'm taking every damn allergy medication that I can. They don't care out here. Like, they're putting up wilt numbers. I'm getting destroyed out here. I'm down 3-0 in the finals. There's no hope of me winning right now. These allergies are going crazy. So if I sound like I'm dying again and I can't breathe, I can't, and that's why. So I wanted to come out here and make a full video talking about the new patch. I know I already have a new video talking about the patch notes and the stuff that 2K claimed that they changed in the patch, but they really didn't change a lot of the stuff, and there's still a lot of issues in 2K25 that they just didn't address in the patch notes, where they basically just ignored the community feedback, and they lied a lot in the patch notes for things that they changed as well. So I wanted to make a video specifically going over all the stuff that they lied about and the stuff that should have been changed in the patch notes, but really just were not, and that got completely ignored by the developers, because realistically, what else is new? These developers don't care, and they do whatever they feel like doing. So I figured I'd come out here and talk about all of those problems specifically. So there's actually a new glitch in the patch that I have never seen on any other game, and I could only really imagine a glitch like this being in 2K. I'm getting the clip from Laker fans Twitter, and there's no way for me to really describe this without you actually watching the clip. So let's watch the clip, and then I'll come back and talk about it.
Oh wait, I was able to do triple threat and shit. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm flicking the shit out of my sticks, bro. I'm literally like clicking 8 million buttons. Wait, whoa, I was able to icon. Dude, wait. I was able to shoot an icon pass though, but I can't move. I'm flicking back and forth on my stick. Like, can y'all hear this shit right here? Yeah, like literally. And now I'm gonna unplug this shit and plug it. Okay, yeah, y'all can't hear me, but and then I unplug it and plug it back in, and it's still not letting me move anywhere. I'm literally an AI. I'm possessed. This shit is insane.
Alright, so I'm sure I don't have to sit here and explain to you how that's crazy and how that's stupid. In the middle of the game, an AI just completely possessed his player. It's not like, oh, half of his controller just stopped working and he couldn't move and then he got kicked for like inactivity or something. No, literally halfway through the game, he literally just got possessed by an AI and he couldn't move his left stick or do anything on the court, basically. He couldn't move or use turbo or anything, and the game just completely took control of his player. So I wanted to show that clip real quick because I thought it was pretty funny. I know that's not really affecting the majority of the player base. As far as I know, that's not really a big glitch that's happening to a lot of people, but I thought it was funny, so I wanted to show it. If any of you have any experience with this glitch or you've seen it happen to someone, whatever, let me know in the comments because I thought it was pretty funny. But anyway, let's hop into the actual Season 2 patch. That was technically part of it because the patch caused that glitch. But anyway, I want to talk about the real issues that are in the game that affect everyone. So, first of all, in the patch, they claimed that post scores were nerfed. They claimed they nerfed drop steps or whatever the fuck. I can tell you firsthand from what I've seen online, post scores are still broken. Interior defense still means absolutely nothing against post scores. You could have legend post lockdown, it means nothing. A post scorer with gold drop stepper will just move you out of the way. They'll start drop stepping you, posting you up, and you still can't do anything no matter how good your defense is, even if you're on a pure lockdown. It sucks. The 1v1 proving grounds is still completely broken. Another beautiful thing to throw in here, since we're talking about post scorers, the post glitch is still in the game where you can do the close shot exploit and just shoot right in people's face. So that literally makes the 1s and 2s courts completely unplayable. Now, the entire game, in my opinion, is unplayable, but literally those 2 courts, even if you were trying to force yourself, it's unplayable unless you do one of those glitches because everyone runs a lockdown and a post score and just spams that glitch. So you're really shit out of luck if you try to play the 1s or 2s. They lied about that. The post scores are still broken and they didn't fix the post shot exploit. And while we're on the topic of interior defense being terrible, interior defense still sucks. It doesn't matter how high your paint patroller is or how high your interior is. People will just run in and hit bullshit shots on you. It's the same way with the real player percentage layups. They're still absolutely broken. I have a 36 layup on my player. I'm assuming it's still the same as the last time I played from what I've seen on Twitter and everywhere else online. With my 36 layup, I was able to just run in the paint and throw up bullshit layups that should not have gone in at all with a 36 rating. And I'll just hit tights right in people's face. It doesn't matter how good their paint patroller is or any of their defense or if they jumped. Literally doesn't matter. The layups will still just go in. This game is absolutely terrible. So the next thing I want to talk about is how heavily they buffed shooting, okay? In the patch notes, they said there was a slight buff to open shots. That is bullshit. They buffed the hell out of shooting. I have never seen a shooting buff this crazy. Maybe since 2K24. It's like on that level of how much they patched the shooting. So if you guys play on high risk, high reward, you might not notice how crazy the patch was for shooting. You might not feel much of a difference. I personally didn't. But when I went into my settings and I switched to normal risk, they made the green window, well, it's not even the green window, the window for your whites to be able to go in, they made that window massive. Like, you can just shoot whites, and the whites will go in way more than they used to, as far as I know. So I tried in the my court just shooting on normal risk instead of high risk, and those whites were going in literally with my eyes closed. So I can confirm to you, at least from playing in the my court, I understand playing online is different, but normal risk is very different. I was playing on the Pro-Am sliders, like the highest sliders you can go on in the my court. I was playing on Pro-Am sliders, and I was hitting all of my whites. I really didn't have to time it either. And the thing with normal risk is there's still a green window, and I know my jump shot well enough to where I can hit that green window the majority of the time. And with how much they buff shooting for normal risk, I can hit the white window every time. So even if I mistime my shot by a decent margin, because they buffed whites so much, my shots are still going to go in. Like, I literally see people on Twitter rhythm shooting late from half court and hitting the shots in park. Like, whites were nerfed to shit, so if you don't notice the shooting patch as much, it's probably because you play on high risk. So try switching to normal risk, normal reward for your shooting, and you will definitely notice a difference, because I did immediately. And while we're on the topic of shooting, perimeter defense is still absolutely terrible. They claim that they changed the way the contest system works. I will say it's a little better. You can't really get contest by just running straight at people with your hands down and get it tight anymore. So they did make that a little better. But with how much they buffed shooting, they basically kept the perimeter defense the same and got rid of the glitch where you just run at people. So now, because people can hit whites so consistently, the perimeter defense is even worse, because you can run at someone with your hand up, and at best, with the way the defense works in this game, because everything isn't open no matter how high your challenger is, right? So if you run at someone with your hand up, it really doesn't matter, because they buffed open shooting and whites go in. So even if you get it open with your hands up and play good defense, the whites are still going to go in the majority of the time, and if they green the shot, obviously good on them, and that's good offense. But with how the whites are now, it is absolutely ridiculous. Defense is even worse on the perimeter than it was. And I've already talked about interior defense. The defense in general in this game is just absolutely terrible, and they nerfed lane steals to death. Like, I'm seeing clips on Twitter of the ball just going right over people's heads. They go to reach, and they just fling their arms out like an idiot and can't get the steal. So they also overly nerfed lane steals to hell, from what I'm seeing. So defense in this game is just absolutely atrocious. Now, the rest of the things I want to talk about, it's kind of just like random shit. So I have a little list here. We're just going to quick fire it. So the first thing, Proving Grounds dashboarding still works. I see everyone talking about this on Twitter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in the Proving Grounds, if you're losing a game and you dashboard, your record will not change. Like, you'll still get the L, but your place on the Proving Grounds leaderboard, you won't go down. It'll count the game as a win. So that glitch still works. That's still not changed. The shooting, there's still a lot of RNG in the shooting, but like I said, with how much they buffed the whites, the RNG really doesn't even matter anymore, so I guess that's not really much of a complaint, although it's still bad. The other thing I've seen is dunking is absolutely terrible in this new patch, and they nerfed how good dunks were. Dunks were already terrible, so why would we nerf dunks? To be honest with you, I really don't know. That's just stupid. I've also seen people having a lot of issues with getting the dunk meter to pop up with how they changed how the rhythm shooting is. So that's stupid. The other thing is combo moves are absolutely broken. I tried to go into the my court and start doing combo moves a couple days ago when the patch dropped. I don't know if they fixed this, because they claimed there was another drop after another patch after the first patch. So I don't know. They patched the patch. That's the most 2K shit I've ever heard, but I don't know if that's fixed. I haven't played in a few days, so it might be. The servers are still absolutely terrible. We know this. This is 2K. Whatever. They claim they made stability changes, air quotes, in the patch, but as far as I can see, the game is actually optimized worse, so congratulations with that. And the last thing here is that the records reset, like your park record, your Pro-Am record, whatever. It all reset after the first season, after they claimed that they weren't going to reset. Now, all of the developers on Twitter are saying that this is a glitch and that they're looking into it, blah, blah, blah. So someone's already going into the comments crying, going, oh, text, it's an issue. Oh, they didn't mean to do that. I don't give a shit. That problem still should have never happened if they cared even remotely a little bit about this game. That should have been fixed and never even been a problem. So, whatever. It's been like 3 days. As far as I know, that's still not fixed. if you want my guess, I don't think they're even going to fix that problem because they don't care enough. They're just going to laugh at us and go, ha, all those pesky little 2K players, they want us to fix the records. We're not going to do it. And that's what they're going to do. So that's my guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I got to talk about here. This patch was an absolute disaster. They really didn't patch the majority of the things that they claimed they did patch. There were a couple good things in here, but I don't know. In my opinion, the bad completely outweighs the good. So if you watch this video to the end, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for watching to the end. That means a lot to me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to become a member, it's $1 a month. It's a complete waste of money. It's really not a good use of your time or your money, but if you want to give me your money, I'm all for it, bro. Imagine if like 1,000 people were a member, bro. That's $1,000 to me every month. So I will gladly take your money. Feel free to become a member. But anyway, thank you guys for watching to the end. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.